So here we are, day 3 of the 21-day uploading challenge, part of my 90-day, the next 90 days that I'm doing. I've got the messy bun going. I wanted to make this short, sweet, to the point, and then I am ready for an early night. What I wanted to talk about today is having this concept of progress versus perfection in what we're looking to achieve and in our endeavors. And it is one of the umbrella philosophies or ideas around this challenge that we're doing, to just hit record, not worry about the equipment that I'm using, not worry about the editing, how flash or not flash in this case it is, just hit record, then hit upload, just to get into the habit of something, just to get into a certain comfort level with something. So the idea of progress versus perfection, because if I kept waiting, and then the excuses of waiting, I'll get the microphone down the track, I'll get the appropriate lighting down the track, I'll learn how to edit first. There's so many things to learn about, how to do a thumbnail, etc., etc. If I waited for all of that to happen and to feel ready, then it just, we're talking, I don't know when. I just couldn't give it a date. So just start, just get going is the idea of what I'm doing at the moment. And that is with the uploading and also with what I'm doing in regards to my physical health. So I'm not looking to have perfect everything to feel like I've had a successful day. It has been said that perfection is the lowest standard because it is virtually impossible to meet. So while we're waiting for perfection, we're not really giving it the effort that we could be giving it. So just start, just get in there. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is also the concept of practice versus perfection. I think sometimes we can get caught up in toxic comparisons. Oh, comparing yourself to a role model or someone that you hold up as who you would like to be at some point, whether it's in vocation or your career, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in spirituality, whatever it is for you. When you hold someone up and you look at yourself and you go, well, they're just so amazing at that, they're just so natural at that. Are they, or have they been practicing over time? Have they been efforting over time? And you're too afraid to start because, I wouldn't say you, I would say me, or hold self back, because in that comparison you think, well, I'm here, they're there. I can't see how to close the gap. And how to close the gap is practice. Just keep going. And for me, in the realm of health, if I compare myself to a top athlete or a marathon runner extraordinaire, then there is a ways to go. There is practice that needs to be done instead. So instead of kind of going, oh gosh, I'll never get there, pass me the ice cream, just get up and do a 20-minute walk, which is what I've been doing. So each day I've been doing some physical exercise, whether it is just a quick 15-minute mobility warm up, and then I'll go for a walk between 20 minutes to a good 2.5 hours, which I enjoy when I can. And that's the practice. As with everything, with the career goals, it's the practice, it's doing the work. And slowly, as we've shown ourselves, we all also have those references where one day we started and we were perhaps hopeless at doing something, to the day that we became really competent and really excelled at doing something because we kept at it, we kept the practice. We weren't caught up in what does this look like to others, or who am I to do this? We just got on with it. And if we take those areas of life, the strategies that we use there, and apply them to these areas that we have identified gaps in where we want to be, Just practice, just keep going, and we'll get there. So that's advice that I'm giving myself. That's the pep talk I'm giving myself. The other piece, yesterday I talked about identity. And in considering that a little bit more today, I thought about, well, what do I need to let go of? What no longer, what's overused, that may have served me in the past, and now no longer those strategies don't serve me anymore. What do I need to do to replace those? What's the new operational software, as we talked about yesterday with the metaphor? What has to be deactivated to activate the new thing? I think there's the metaphor of climbing the monkey bars, and to make progress along the monkey bars, you need to grab the next bar ahead of you, and to move forward, you need to release this bar. So what is it that you're releasing out here? So I've been spending more time thinking about that, and I think down the track I will talk about what I've put into place and how I'm conditioning the new identity, or identities as it may be. And the other big foundational piece that I am making, that I'm practicing and I'm making progress on, is around self-love. Last year, when things got very uncertain, when life was tipped upside down for me, I became quite anxious. Again, the eating emotionally to kind of try to numb that out, or to try and get some semblance of control, that's not serving me. It's not serving my health. It's not serving my goals, my outcomes, who I want to be in this life, the things I want to experience. I love getting out and exploring. I love hiking. I love nature, and carrying in excess of 30 odd kilos or 60 odd pounds does not serve me in that. It does not make for the most optimal experience and enjoyment. If I'm just trying hard to keep my breath, I can't take in as much as I want to take in. I can't get maybe to the peaks of the climbs that I want to do, or the different activities that I want to do that I really enjoy. So all of those are good leverage points for me. And to do it from this place of self-love. This is the point I was getting to when things kicked off last year and everything hit the fan. I wasn't kind to myself, and I would try to get myself motivated through negative leverage. Negative leverage is useful. Those are the costs to my health, the not being able to fit into the clothes that I want to fit. What will people think? That does work to an extent, but it doesn't feel good. It will get you to a point, but in my experience, it won't get you there. And if it does, it won't get you there for long. Things start to slip back. You start to lean back on, it becomes this binge and purge cycle, because you kind of withhold, and then you burst out and, whatever's in sight, because it's not from a place of self-love. It's from a place of admonishment, or, beating myself up. And again, not being kind to myself. So I want to learn and practice self-kindness, self-love, and from that place, then, because I love myself enough to shift, to make the transformations, to make different choices, to make progress, to practice all of those. So I think I will leave it there. There's a lot of umming and ahhing in this, which is something that I would like to practice. That seems to be the theme of tonight, cutting out a little bit, and I think that will come with time. So if you have made it this far, I'm not expecting anybody to watch this. I'm just doing it to put it out there. But if you have, then thank you for hanging in there. I hope you get something out of it yourself. Yeah, onwards to the next piece. Take care. Bye.